Okay, so thank you for tuning in. This is Sharonda, and this is my um, YouTube channel, Spiritual Sense. Give me just a moment. What I'm going to do is start my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Okay, okay. So for those who will be tuning in, this is Sharonda, and this is my Spreaker podcast, Spiritual Sense, as well as my YouTube channel, Spiritual Sense. And so it is Tuesday, November the 23rd, and it's in the evening time. And I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to um, do a recording. So I'm doing the recording a little bit differently this time. Um, I tried to go on Skype. Somehow I'm not able to get Skype up and running right now. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with Zoom. And that's what I'm on now, doing the recording with Zoom. So okay, so now we're going to proceed. I'm going to do my tarot card reading. I do the Celtic Cross, which is a 10 card spread. So let's begin. I'm working with my Secrets of the Tarot deck cards, and I'm gonna pull my 10 cards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So before I pull my cards, I'm going to say a prayer. Father Supreme Being of all being, I don't know what I'm doing this reading on, but I do feel like this reading is for now I'm not going to say that the reading is not urgent. As we go uh through the podcast, we will see get an idea as to okay what comes through when we do the reading. So give me just a moment. So I'm going to lay my cards down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, somehow in the midst of that, I did manage to get the first card, which is in the reverse. It's the Seven of Wands. It says frustrations. You are able to overcome your frustrations. You are on top of the situation. So that is in reverse. I have the barrier. Card 2 is the world. Overseas trips, money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, new opportunities. Um, I have card 3, 8 of Wands, speedy news or situations coming, arrows of love. I have the issue, Knight of Swords, young man to 25, speedy situations or finish. To my left, I have strength, and to my right, I have 4, the 4. Okay, the 4 of Swords. I honestly, I'm not trying to speak any curses on anybody. I honestly don't. I just read the chorus as I may. Okay. I also like to state that this YouTube channel as well as this podcast is optional. That means it's for entertainment purposes. If it's just so happen to coincide with your life, that may be by happenstance or even chance. Okay. And I'll leave it at that. So this reading I feel like is in relation to an accident. Um it's in relation to an accident actually. Um I feel as though this reading is applicable to someone who died by way of an accident, like a high speed chase. That's what I feel. Um, Something is telling me that this person who is, I feel that is presented before me, died as a result of drunk somebody that was impaired, somebody that was under the influence of some type of substance is what I feel. And this person has moved on. Has moved on. Um I honestly feel as though I feel like this person who has passed as a result of a accident, what it's showing me is that this person himself, and I do feel like I'm speaking to a he, I feel like this person was impaired, like under the influence of something is telling me alcohol, that this person was under the influence of alcohol, and as a result this person um had a real bad accident. That's what that was. um I feel like the road that this accident occurred on, many people have spotted apparitions of others, of people who have also perished on this long stretch road. I feel like it's a long stretch road to where people feel as though this road is haunted. That's what I feel. Like it's a haunted road. It's a dark road. It's a country road that I'm speaking about. And people have been plaguing and plaguing and plaguing for, officials, city officials, or even county officials, because it's so desolate and out in the boondocks, for people to, put out street signs, even lighting, because and actually I feel as though this this area doesn't have access to adequate 911 EMS services in the event of, something such as this happening. Okay. And so with that being said, oftentimes you'll find vigilante type of spirits within these certain regions and locations and towns, because you'll find that many of these people don't have, the things that common folk such as you and I uh will have, certain things that we just think of as second nature. um but I do show that on this long stretch that I'm speaking about, um it was a death that occurred with a male. I want to say this male is had to be late 40s to middle age. And it was as a result of him being under the influence of alcohol. I feel like on this desolate road again, people have made reports of this road. They have actually named this road a road. Um, is the people of the town, the common folk of the townspeople have a name for this particular road. Um, something come to me says Death Valley. It just came to me and said Death Valley. They considered this road to be Death Valley. Because of um the number of deaths that has occurred on this road, and people actually seeing apparitions and spirits on these roads of other people, and as a result have had accidents themselves. um but that's what I feel like this reading is on right now, is in relation to that. So let me go to card 7. Card 7, it says Ace of Pentacles. It says money coming, divine wish being granted. I feel like the people in this particular town have been praying for financial state funding as well as federal funding, to bring in street lights, uh expanding their internet, to name just a few things in regards to this particular long stretch of road. And I think it's been quite a few people over the years. And that's when I say quite a few, I mean, it's a lot for that one particular road. It may not be a lot in terms of numbers, but it's a lot in terms of that specific road. But I do feel like funding is coming. This is why you have the media there as well, to report whatever findings, and to keep your officials aware of these things and findings. Okay, so we have card 8. It says 3 of Wands, travel over land, surveying your kingdom. So I believe that that's what you have surveyors for, people that work in, certain fields such as surveyors and adjusters and um, analysts, as to name a few. They come out and they take note of, you know, certain things and in relation to others, why this happened this way versus this happened that way. So when you begin to tap into that information, it will be expanded. Like you will be able to tap into the natives of that particular time and space, because people will be so surprised. This is how the people of those time thought. This is how their mind thought. A lot of the things that you see here was because of innovators. And when you begin to, judge a situation such as that, you are actually putting a what? You're confining God and his capabilities and what he's able to do. Um, but you are tapping into the spirits of those who walk those lands. This is how they sing. This is how they thought. And this is how things were able to come about, um, to make things, better. So we go to card 9, hopes, fears, and dreams. 5 of Pentacles, delays around money coming in from the cold. So as I mentioned, there is a need for money and funding, and that money and funding are coming. I also believe that in this particular area, I don't know what area I'm speaking of. It just came to me, Death Valley. They consider this road Death Valley Road. So whatever location, somehow I feel like I'm speaking to a road in Alabama, to be honest with you. And I've never heard of anybody referring to Death Valley Road in Alabama. So I'm just putting it out there. This is what it's guiding through me. But I feel like this area that is coming into my spirit that I'm, thinking about and talking about now. I feel like they have some homeless concerns as well. Um, some homeless concerns that needs to be addressed as well. We have the outcome. Seven of Swords, plans, hopes, um, which card, highest minor counter. So, with that being said, um, I feel like a lot of these people were forgotten about because of some things that they did in the past life, and when they was able to get up and about, and it's a lot of things that they're not too proud about at this particular time. And so what they choose to do is put those individuals in certain locations, and they simply shut them out and forget about them. And so what you will find is that um this is how it happens. When I did my podcast, when I spoke on fallen angels, and I had an incident that took place a couple of uh let's say almost 2 weeks ago. And I said that, I had mentioned in a previous podcast that when those angels fall, they will fall in sequence, and you would know when a transition is about to occur or an attempt of a transition is about to occur. And so this is what happens in those desolate towns where I don't want to talk too much on politics. I'm just giving my personal opinion in regards to this, but the spirit revealed to me that in a lot of these desolate towns, this is what it is. They forget about them. They put them off to the side and just simply shut them out and shut them down. And this is why, you know, you will begin to see how and why things happen as they do. Um, Many people will shield you from it. Okay. So I am going to close out this Spreaker Studio as well as this Zoom meeting, and I think I'm going to do a little bit more with the Zoom meeting um, in terms of my presentations for my tarot card reading, as well as um, any other webinars that I may be giving, you know, in the future. So stay tuned for that. So I thank you for listening in to this Spreaker Studio Spiritual Sense podcast, as well as this YouTube webinar. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.